All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome a Saturday with dips in the market. Khan called it right. He said 18-cent Doge. We did hit 18.99. 18.99 for Dogecoin. And Bitcoin, as I said this morning, is dipping to 111, most likely. People totally misunderstood my video this morning. My video this morning was about taking a step back. Take a step back, right? Let's look at the bigger picture of where Dogecoin is trading, bigger picture, 4-year cycles, all of that, and half the comments are like, Doge is dropping. And it's like, dude, I said Doge was dropping in the video if you actually watch the video. And I said, most likely it's going to drop a little more. So what do? You want to bitch and complain about it, or do you want to seize the opportunity and buy Dogecoin on the dips? So that is the message today. Let me drop down here in the quarter. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because anyway, here we are. Welcome. I'm starting early on a Saturday. We are going to have a Dogecoin giveaway because it's August 2nd. So it'll be the second day of 10 consecutive days of giveaways. And what better day to give away Doge than a day with dips? So I bought some about an hour ago. I bought some Doge, and I'll just keep buying. I bought a little more PENGU too on PENGU dip, but I bought some Doge too. So, and I posted it on X just so you see. I'm buying. Now, is it going to go lower? Maybe. I don't have control over the market, guys. But on the big picture, I said, look, we're looking at the first week of August. I said a month ago, before Dogecoin even went up to 28 cents in the middle of July, that we would have a dip in the first week of August. You guys remember that, right? Remember that? Now, I'm Maramello. I'm not going to check Doge Baby or Baby Doge. I don't care. Those are tokens that detract from Dogecoin. No offense. And if you're in it, awesome. Good luck. But I don't look at Doge knockoffs. Okay. So yeah, this is what we have. We have a weakness in the market. We talked about it all last week. I was being a bear, and you guys know when I'm a bear, right? Things aren't looking good, and I was a bear last week. And so this morning I looked at the charts and I said, look, the big picture is bullish. In the short term, though, we still have volatility. I don't know how that was misinterpreted in this morning's video. Maybe just because the thumbnail said bullish. Did you watch the video? I mean, it's just like, God. So, not unexpected. And as we look at Bitcoin with big red candles, it's like, did you see the Bitcoin chart? You're getting upset about Doge, but is Dogecoin the only coin that is dropping? Let's take a look at CoinMarketCap. Let's get the latest information on CoinMarketCap, and let's take a look at the bottom performers. Well, we have Pi token, of course, right? Stupid Pi token. Fartcoin, 11%. Athena 11%, SPX 9%, Bonk 8%, Sonic 8, Hedera 8, XRP 8. XRP! You guys are upset about Dogecoin. Look at XRP falling. WIF, Floki, Say, Radium, SWE, XLM, and then we get to Dogecoin. Dogecoin's not the worst. There's a whole bunch of others. I mean, it's red all the way down. Jupiter, Crow, Pendle, Caspa, Beta, Jasmine, Algorand, Pepe, Solana. I mean, everything's down more than 5%. So it's the market, guys. I'm just saying, it's the market. We will look at these individually as we go along, but Bitcoin is also dropping. And when we see big red candles in Bitcoin, it is really hard for the alts to hold steady. Really hard for the alts to hold steady. I mean, Pump was trying this morning. Pump was trying so hard to stay up. And it's still not bad. It's still not bad. But when you zoom in, you're like, oh, it finally went down. But it's not any lower than it was yesterday. It's still in that range. Again, everybody who bought up here yesterday when Pump was going up, you're still holding a bag. That'll get wiped out. Eventually, it'll get wiped out. So, anyway, I can delete that now. We're done telling that story. And PENGU also, little volatile today on the PENGU, and I bought some more down here. So I now have 40,000 PENGU tokens. I should just draw my little green I bought right there. So we got some PENGU as well. And on Doge, I bought Doge. Right there. On that red candle going down, I bought Doge. Now, I didn't get the best price on crypto.com because that's how crypto.com is, but I posted it. You'll see it. It was just a market order. Picked up some Doge. So Dogecoin did drop to $18.99. $18.99. Unfortunately, just below the bottom of that green box at 19 cents. So we just touched it. And of course, if you've got any Dogecoin on Robinhood, you immediately got that notification, oh, Dogecoin dropped below 19 cents. Thank you, Robinhood. Thank you very much. Nope, still holding my bonk. Bonk has not dropped to my buy point yet. So I'm holding it. Do you think this is high? David, you think Dogecoin is high right now at 19 cents? I said, once Doge goes under 20 cents, I'm going to start buying. I don't know how low Doge is going to go, so I'm going to buy in bits and pieces. So I bought some today. What's tomorrow going to be? Maybe it's back up to 20 cents. I don't know, but at least I got some at 19. So you think Dogecoin is high? That's your opinion. I'm buying on the dips. So no woulda, shoulda, coulda sounds. Nope, no shoulda, woulda, couldas. You didn't, so now you've got to decide, what are you going to do now? Right? What are you going to do now? Because you can't change the past. So you didn't sell when it was at 28 cents. There was a lot of euphoria there. We did look at the dangers, right? We looked at the RSI being oversold. And at that time, I said, I don't trust the market, but I'm not going to be swing trading because of the volatility. I don't know, but that's what I said. So, right, what a beautiful time to buy. That's what I thought, MG. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to buy on this dip. Yeah, it's just you asked, why are you buying so high? And I'm like, this isn't high. High was back here. This was high. I wasn't buying up here, right? But look at this. I'm buying down here. So, and hey, that's just me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think so, though. And that's what happens, Etherblock. As soon as Doge goes down a little bit more, then everybody keeps lowering their expectations. Nobody was talking about 14-cent Dogecoin a week ago. But now that it's at 19 cents, everybody was going to buy at 19 isn't buying at 19, right? So this is it, right? Same story every time. Bitcoin hits 123,000 and it's like, duh, why didn't I buy any, right? And then it dips down to 112 and then people say, oh, I'm not buying that shit, right? The mentality right now, Danny says 17 cents, right? Where last week when Khan was saying 18 cents, I was, oh no, it's not dropping to 18 cents. And now it's 17 cents for sure. Everybody lowers and lowers and lowers and lowers. But no, Bitcoin is running this market. In ETH somewhat. Yeah, you're right, Etherblock. ETH somewhat. But the memes, right, are getting hurt harder on this pullback. No doubt. But even we saw XRP is down at a higher percentage than Dogecoin today. So who's selling? Who's selling Bitcoin? Why is Bitcoin coming down like this? That's a good question. There's a lot of talk about OG Bitcoin whales, those that mined Bitcoin back in 2012, right? When Bitcoin was going to take over the banking system in theory, right? And now those OG whales are looking at what's going on with the governments and the banks and the institutions and the big companies buying Bitcoin for strategic reserves and all this talk about stable coins and all of that stuff. And they're like, this isn't why I got into Bitcoin. Seriously. This is not why I got into Bitcoin. That's who's selling. We're seeing big chunks of Bitcoin from old wallets being transferred to exchanges and being sold. They're getting out of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not what it was made to be. That's why we love Doge, because Doge is now what Bitcoin was supposed to be, although we're still hitting our head against the stablecoin thing. So we'll see. But yeah, this is about, hey, people are scared, right? You see red in the market, people are scared. You can smell the fear in the air, and yet Bitcoin is casually retesting support in the 109 to 112 area one more time before it heads to 146,000. It's really that simple. Don't overcomplicate the easiest long of all time. If this shakes people, then a true collapse again would have people in tears. Are people getting shaken out? Some. The weak hands, the lettuce hands, paper hands, whatever you want to call it. A little freaked out. I get it, right? But it is a cryptocurrency. Remember, you bought it. You bought a cryptocurrency. You know that it can be volatile. It doesn't just always go up to the right. Altcoin Sherpa says, hey, look at PENGU, right? He's in a half position right now. And he's got a big buy zone here. And actually, PENGU just dipped into it. So I bought a little more PENGU. Just for the fun of it. Why not? G Immortal, Bitcoin is down 1%. It's 1%. That is not falling like crazy. It's 1%. This is what Bitcoin was, right? We had Bitcoin in this box. I'd gotten rid of the box, but this was generally the box that Bitcoin had been trading in, with a little ups and a little downs. Now it's traded below the box, but that's not big. That's not huge. Michael Vanderpop says, look, the bottoming process on altcoins is still taking place. Altcoins maybe have not found their bottom. I think they have. I think they were in June. I think June was the bottom for altcoins. We had a nice little recovery in July. Now we're just retracing, shaking out the weak hands, sure, retesting support, taking out a lot of leverage traders because there's huge leverage trading. That's why, Jets, it's leverage. They're taking out leverage traders. The big degen gamblers are betting on the market turning around. And so they keep putting in big 10x, 20x, 40x leverage buys. And the more those buys come in, the lower we go. The market makers are in control. They continue to wipe out these trades. Bitcoin, Toncoin, ETH, a lot of Bitcoins. Look at all these Bitcoins. 100, 200. Here's one for $1.9 million that just happened 20 minutes ago. That's what's happening. The market makers are taking out the longs. Little fear in the market. Yeah, don't play with leverage. Exactly. Don't play with leverage. If you went long on Doge over the past week with any leverage, you got wiped out. You just got wiped out. Eric says buy again. Eric Trump. Yeah. Right. Bitcoin was at 107 in early July. Back here. Is this going to come all the way back down to 107? That would be quite a move, wouldn't that? Wouldn't that be quite the move if it did this? All the way back down? That would be quite the move for Bitcoin, wouldn't it? Wow. Well, we will see. Again, what's happening right now is there's a ton of new leverage trades that were right in here that all just got wiped out. You don't believe me? We go to the heat maps and we look at it and we go, yep, that's what happened. Just wiped out all that leverage. Boom. Tens of millions of dollars at each level. Wiped out. I know there's a lot of shorts up here. The shorts are winning right now. XRP as well. Yes, we can look at XRP on the heat map as well. And we can see the XRP leveraged longs getting cooked, right? All the way down. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. A lot of shorts on XRP up here that are winning. XRP needs to get back over $3 to start taking out those big short bets. But the longs, And they're still brand new ones. Look at these right here. $10 million right here. Brand new. Just created in the last 15 minutes. These are the gamblers. They lose again, and then they try again. Eventually, they're going to get it right. Man. If we zoom in, looks like Dogecoin's trying to recover here. So we'll watch that. Time to join the party. Time to short 100x bull run. Hey, and thank you for the super sticker the other day, bull run. Appreciate it. Thank you. I know, every week it's a shakeout. When's the breakout? We had the whole first half of July was a breakout. Remember that? That wasn't too long ago. Wiped out a ton of shorts. Well, now for the past week and a half, we've been wiping out the longs. So this is the shakeout. Happens every summer. Placed a limit order at 19 cents on Robinhood and didn't execute. Yep. Because it would have to go down to 1888. About 1888 on Robinhood to get a 19-cent limit order to hit. It's always about 0.0012. Less. That's Robinhood for you. That's like my crypto.com was actually even worse. I did a market and it gave me 1985. It gave me 1985 and the price was 1920 when I made the purchase. And it gave me 1985. And I was like, yep, that's crypto.com for you. This is the market. Anything can happen. Doge could be $2 in a week. Yeah, maybe not, but you bought Retardio too? Did you sell your fart coin? Because fart coin shit the bed. Like major on fart coin. I'm glad I didn't buy that shit, right? Fart coin. Retardio. Retardio, really? I remember when that was made, I was like, really? Retardio? Wow, it's down on a big dip, that's for sure. 2 cents. 2 cents for Retardio. Yeah, so just in the past week, Retardio is down 40%. So you think this is going to go back up, huh, Bull Run? Good luck. Retardio. But yeah, that is a big sell-off there. After somebody bought it up, it got totally dumped on. Fart coin is farting the gains away. Yeah. Oh. Hi, Michael. Yeah, that was yesterday's thing, Eric, was the nuclear submarines. I think we got past that. High quality metals, stock market, all affect crypto. Must be something solid to this new beginning. Maybe. The overall picture's good. It's either a smart move or a very dumb one. You got it, Ramon. When are we going to expand back to new highs? I have been telling you for a long time. It's the fall. I've been saying that since January. It's the fall. Thank you, Bull Run. I'm doing great. Doing great. Trying to keep it real. Market manipulation. Oh, yeah, Michael. Absolutely. Totally. This isn't just buying and selling going on. Uh-uh. I know. Doge goes way up and everybody celebrates, but then when it goes down, it's like bitch and complain. Wait for October. Yep. Looks like we've lost about 80% of that breakout. That is true. It's the summertime. What do you want to do? Did you trade it? Oh, we got more on our pinger. Oh, ETH on a short. A $600,000 short on ETH just got wiped out as ETH is going up. Boy, that didn't last long. Somebody lost $600,000 in about 30 minutes. God, on a short. Wow. Well, we want to see more of those that are red. Those are the shorts when they show up here as red. So we want to see more of those now. Let's go. Let's go. Who bought on that dip? I bought on the dip. I didn't get the bottom, but I bought on the dip. And now we're going up. The pinger is going to go nuts. Oh, a Bitcoin. Another ETH $1 million short gone. And there's a Bitcoin $1 million short gone. All right. We're turning around. Taking out some of the new shorts. It's what we're doing. The short liquidation pings are good. Yes, Donnie. So yes, I bought too soon on the dip. My instinct was right, but a little too soon. A little too soon, but my instinct was right. And I will say Khan was right. We hit $18.99. He said 18 cents, and I'll give it to him. $18.99. Are these shorts real money? Yes. But most likely this is real money of people who've made a lot of money. And all they do all day is short and long the market. And they've got tons of money. That's all. Right. At Coinbase, you get the price, but you pay a fee. You pay a fee for each trade in Coinbase. So Robinhood and Crypto.com, no fees, but there's a big spread. That's the difference. It generally works out to be about the same. I was telling everyone that Putin has a copy of the Epstein list. So Trump sent some subs over. That's a good one. I hadn't heard that. Hey, Demi, how are you? The market's been tooting. Bitcoin farts. The Trump family has been manipulating the market. They're just, yeah. I mean, the first, obviously, that whole Trump token thing was pretty bad. There's a lot of great things coming in the fall, grow. A lot of great things. 10 cents. Wow, JQ. Very bearish. Sky Limit is also buying ADA on the dip. It did hit 69 cents right there. That was the bottom. Came all the way down to 69 cents. I have few of those memes just for fun, not a big deal. Sold the fart coin for profit. Yep. It's a little bit on the side. That's like pump.fun and PENGU for me. Why didn't I just buy Doge? It's having a little fun. Like a bunch of you guys own the pump token and the PENGU, and I just thought I would participate by buying a little bit of that too. So I participated. We'll just call it that. Portfolio was still up nicely on the month. Yeah, I know. Let's go. Let's cascade some more shorts. I agree. Let's get those shorts. I want to see all these reds. Vine, Link, BNB, Fartcoin, Sahara, whatever that is. It's going up. So yeah, as long as these are red, that means prices are going up. Mars, buying more Doge, right? It's tiring. Yeah, Blue Horse. It's the summertime though. Yeah, you know, Khan, he had the charts and it's his, I don't know, maybe it's just the way he comes across that sounds so negative, but he did kind of have a point. Nobody's feeling sorry for the shorts. Yeah, you could do a subscription on Coinbase, but it only works out if you do a lot of trading. But if you only buy a little bit here and there, it's not worth the subscription. Should have been a fun week, not so much. Oh. SP is driving through Napa while buying Doge on a Saturday. That's a nice day. That's a nice day. Your fee, DB, was 87 cents on a $75 Doge purchase. That's not bad. Yep, that's not bad. Yep, who's got their chips out buying the dips? As we're watching a bunch of shorts here getting liquidated. These are all the small dollar ones, but it's just ringing right through them as prices are coming back up. That's why I came on early today to talk about that dip. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? Did you buy any on the dip? Buying tasty dips? Revo, you got some at 19.5? Yeah, stupid crypto.com gave me 19.8 when it was 19.2 on the screen. It is what it is. In the fall, it's not going to matter. It's all going to look good. It's all going to look good. That's usually what happens, Sky Limit. They don't buy in the red because they think it's going lower, right? It's a psychology thing, right? You think it's going to go lower, and then when it's up in the green, they regret not buying. You can't make it up. Happens every time. And that doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. I'm just saying for right now, that was the dip. Right. Don't want to have tunnel vision with Doge, just for fun. Grab some others. Yep. I mean, the memes are part of the crypto landscape, right? So why not? I mean, I made a lot of money on Pepe, not as much as Bull Run, but I made a lot of money on Pepe. I made money on Sheeb. I'll never buy that again, never touch it again. And I've already made money on Bonk, and now I rebought some Bonk. Hey, PaxCat is here. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I need to protect my drink here. You're going to knock it over. I know you. Stupid cat. PaxCat in the house. Yeah, let's take next week one day at a time, Ely. I cannot predict next week right now. Can't do it. I'm usually like a 1 hour chart for a true V-shaped recovery. I know, buddy. So I would need to see it come back up to maybe 20.2 at least. Something like that. On the hourly. Did I buy Doge on the dip? Yes, I did, Ely. Yes, I did. Con got lucky. Right. Exactly. Con just got lucky. Just like I got lucky last year. It was total luck. Total luck that I made money on crypto. Total luck. Yeah. Ping, ping, ping. I want to see more. I want to see more green. Come on. Let's go. More red. The red on the liquidation chart means the price is going up and they're taking out shorts. On the greens, that means that the price is going back down, taking out new longs. We don't want that. Do the Americans know Cyprus? Yeah, we know about Cyprus. Exactly. Let's get at least 69 likes. Thank you, music. About 20 to go. Buying on the dips. It's a buying on the dip kind of day today, if you believe. If you're just going to be a bear and think it's going to go lower, which it might, you can wait. I buy the red even though I don't want to. I want to be done buying the cycle. Why can't we just get it over with and just go up, right? Yeah, Cyprus is in the island. Yep, we know. No, we know, Ether block. 18.5, you think so, David? Could be more weakness overnight. Like clockwork, I tell you, like clockwork. Yes, that's true, bro. The Shell shipping companies in Cyprus. PaxCat in the house. Wish I held out a tad longer. Yeah. Yep, there are people selling right now instead of buying. I know, this cat. Oh, he's a good boy. He's just chilling here on my table, on my desk. Aren't you, buddy? Just chilling. Hi. Want to be close to my dad. He spends too much time, stupid computer. Thank you, NM. Appreciate it. We try and keep things educational here, as well as having a little fun too. Doge is already past 150 billion star cap. It's already there. If you go on crypto market cap here and you look at Dogecoin, here it is, 150.35. Already over 150. Okay. And it goes up every minute. 10,000 more Doge every minute. And it's not a token unlock. If you read that again somewhere in some stupid news article, it's not a token unlock. No. They are coins that are distributed to the miners who successfully solved a mathematical equation that validates all the transactions on the blockchain for that minute. And they get rewarded with Doge. We will be talking more about mining later this month. It's coming. It's coming. Dogecoin, proof of work cryptocurrency. It's all about the mining. September, we start to fire up our engines. Bull Run lived in Cyprus for a few years. Ah, I didn't know that. Awesome. If you don't buy, it will go lower. So everybody should be buying now. Orbison got some more at 19.8. That's the price I ended up with, 19.8 as well. As soon as it starts going up, the degens put in their 100Xs and the market rips back down to sweep the liquidity. Exactly. Exactly. Anything 40X and over got a big target on it. And they are going to take it out if they can. Buy PENGU if you're looking for an early entry. Elon and Trump ruined Dogecoin. No, that's not true, StarCat. Not true at all. Trump didn't do anything to Dogecoin, and Elon is still lurking out there. He's just not actively promoting it, nor is he actively promoting any cryptocurrency. He said that. Yeah, sometimes he's a good boy. Right now, he's good. He jumped up on one of my bookshelves the other day and knocked down some of my ceramic houses I have up there. Luckily, they didn't break. If they broke, I don't know what I would have done to this cat. Ninth place. 8th place. We use CoinMarketCap on this channel, not CoinGecko. CoinGecko has some other ETH thing up here in the top 10. I don't count that as real, and nor does CoinMarketCap. So Dogecoin is in 9th place. Tron is in 8th place. Yeah, I see 62 likes also. It's pretty weak, Donnie. And here, I'm going to be giving away Dogecoin. I'm going to be giving away Dogecoin. And I don't see the likes. Right, clockwork, like parking tickets in Boston. Exactly. Hey, KB. Hanging in there. You know, it's a daily grind. Somebody's got to do it. I do not know, Donnie, what all of the frequencies are when check marks change colors. I know it went to green and then blue, and then it'll go to red, and I don't know when that happens. I don't remember. MB, mining. Yes, we are going to be starting a whole mining series coming up on this channel for Dogecoin. So you've made 200,000 Dogecoin mining this year. Awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, Ramon, I got it. Every time it runs up, it comes back down to where it started. Nope, not always. It always ends up being a little bit higher of a low until we get to a bear market. And we are not in a bear market now, my friends. We are not. And this is what I said this morning. This morning, this was my post. If you were watching, here we were. Back in June, just a little over a month ago. All right? A little over a month ago. Here we were back in June. The price of Dogecoin was 14 cents. The RSI on the 4-hour chart bottomed out at 24. Okay? At 24. And we were at right here. 14.2 cents right there. Okay? And there's the RSI. Right there, bottoming out at 22. So here we are today at 19-cent Dogecoin. And where's the RSI? Bottoming out at 22 on the 4-hour chart. So, Mal, this is my point. It's a higher low with the RSI bottoming. The RSI is now exactly where it was back on June 22nd. But the price of Dogecoin was 14 cents then. Now it's 19 cents. All right? I'm just trying to keep it real because people start saying things that aren't true. So, higher low. All right? That's the message today. Higher lows. And we got the pinger. Oh, Vine. A big Vine one. Wait a sec. No, that was ETH. On the green, meaning ETH pulled back a little bit. There's some big trades going on. Big trades. Only the strong survive, or the lucky, KB. As Ryan said earlier, total luck. It's total luck when you win in crypto. Yuli just bought back into Pepe. Did Pepe break 10? Yes, it did. Look at that. Pepe just dropped below 10 right there. That was the target on the dip. And Pepe did it. It dropped below 0.00010. Wow. That is where I initially bought it last year, and I wrote it up to 20, and I sold it. Doubled my money. Yep, great price on Pepe right there, right below 10. Way to go, Yuli. That is a good dip buying there. Yep, Christoph, it is all your fault. Why'd you have to go get a job? Who gets paid from the liquidation? The exchange keeps the money. You basically give the exchange money in order to do a leverage trade. And when you get wiped out, the exchange just keeps the money and says, thank you very much. Thank you. The Dogecoin image has not been tainted, Starcat. I do not believe that. Runs to buy more Doge. Be right back. Yeah. Hey, Nessie, how are you? Do only good every day. Like the video. Thank you. Well, at least we're over 69 likes, but nowhere near what we need for a Dogecoin giveaway. It's not 4 o'clock yet either. But thank you, Charlotte, also for giving the like. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, we'll do the giveaway. Because we got this is the second day of 10 consecutive days of Dogecoin giveaways. And since I normally start at 4 o'clock, I will wait till then. Ahmad, how are you? Everybody adding to the likes. Thank you. We'll be talking about mining Dogecoin later this month, Etherblock. Going to have a whole series. Gloss black. That's better than matte black. Matte black is like, I see some of those matte cars and they never look good. They always look dirty for some reason to me. I know, the penguins, right? The PENGU. That's why I wanted to be in some of that too, because that is just, it's now an icon. The pudgy penguin. Total icon. Especially in Korea. The Koreans love it. You put a photo up once done? Awesome, Ramon. Can't wait to see it. Stickman wants to hear more about October. Yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about Dogecoin ETFs. Most likely they will be approved in October. And lots of other things coming. Gotta wait for the fall. Notice that the market recovers midnight to 10 a.m. GMT. And then it collapses. There is sometimes it goes into those modes where it just repeats itself. Only the strong survive. I just keep buying the dip. That's what we can do. We talked about having a little dry powder for the first week of August. I must have said it 100 times. Having dry powder for the first week of August, and here we are. Pepe will always be your favorite. Yeah, I know that. Extra zero is a winner. I blame PaxCap. Annie will replace the dollar. Oh, Annie. Oh. Great Dogecoin community, always. We know who's a true community member and who's just a community wannabe. Because when you start seeing red candles, you know who the true ones are. No, I know, buddy, huh? Yeah. No Dogecoin tips, Charlotte. No Dogecoin tips this week. It's all rigged. Hey, Craig, what is going on? The market makers are in control. The matte color is played out. Yeah. May have to keep the Doge if you win. Times are tough. I get it. I get it. What that cat's doing. Trouble. Yes. When it gains that 0 and it's at 0.00099, it's a good time to buy Pepe. Not financial advice, though. Looking for a green Monday? How about a green Sunday? How about a green Sunday? I'll take that. Because this is a little depressing. Shaj holding since the 2021 bull run. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Kenobi. I don't know. I get where he's coming from, but I'm just like, I don't see it. We got to let the whole calendar play out. Went to the New England Aquarium recently and you had a chat with the penguins. Obviously. Yeah, that penguin exhibit there is great. The penguins. And Paxcat the King liked the video too. I'm glad the name went back. That whole XRP thing was, yeah, not cool. Yep, I did say dry powder for the first week of August. And here we are. We already had one dip right here to 18.99. 18.99. Can you mine Dogecoin on a Mac? You can. You're not going to get much, though. To try it out, I have a link below to this thing called unMineable. And you can hook any computer up through that. And as soon as you do that, oh, Paxcat the King had the #1 crown for about 2 seconds. And then Operculum came in. Oh, man. Anyway, for mining, you can try it. Just set up unMineable, which I have a link to below, and you can set it up for Dogecoin. And you can just use your Mac and see what you get. It doesn't cost you anything. But you won't get much. Be lucky to get 1 Doge a day. But you can try it. Mostly lurk, always here. Thank you, Sunshine. Yeah, Christoph. Lurking. I don't remember how long it takes to change checkmark colors. We had to pay Kriss. No. It's all in the time frame. Ramon's going to go touch some grass. That's good. Retardio? No. I've got pump.fun now. I got the pump token and I got the PENGU. I'm good with those. Yeah, I mean, last November was crazy with Elon and the whole Department of Government Efficiency, and the Doge spiked up to 42 cents, and that was all crazy. And then when Doge actually started cutting things, it all turned negative. That was bad. I don't know what Charles Hoskinson said about the cycles, Matafaka. I'll have to look that up and see what he said. I'm still a believer in the 4-year cycles. And I still think 2026 is going to be a bear market year. Until it's different, I'm still going for those. So Pex Hat Your King, thank you for the super chat. Definitely did not see that coming. Definitely did not. But then Operculum comes in. So you're in on Doge, 24.4 cent average, 318,000. Do you see us going up before the end of the year? Yes. Will Doge have higher lows in the future? Yes, 3 or 4 years from now, we will be back at it again. If the 4-year cycle keep happening, we will. Again, it's cryptocurrency. Nothing is guaranteed, but we do look a lot at patterns, and the patterns do tend to play out in crypto trading. And right now we're in August. What happens first week of August every frickin' year is this. And people are getting all freaked out. And I'm like, I told everyone, have some dry powder ready for the first week of August because we're going to get a dip. And here we have the dip now, and people are all upset. And I'm like, I don't know what else I can say because I said this was coming. I don't know, right? It's just one of those things. Just the patterns play out again and again and again. A monthly basis, on a yearly basis. So if you go look under member perks, it tells you how long. Those crowns are pricey today. Yeah. Smash them as always. Yeah, Bull Run, I don't have a lot of extra cash. I got all my taxes to pay still. My next tax check is due September. Again, I'm paying pre-taxes on all my crypto gains. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So, yeah. AVAX and Link down as well. It's kind of the whole market. I mean, XRP is now down to $2.78. It was over $3 not too long ago. AVAX down to $20. And Link $15. Well, there you go. Actually, Link isn't too bad, only down 2%. There's a lot more cryptos down a lot more. And of course, Bitcoin dominance goes up, right? Still below where I thought it would be. This white line here is what I thought Bitcoin dominance would be. So not too far away. I'm about a percentage over where I thought it would be on Bitcoin dominance. Rob, that's not a bad idea. A required video for everybody new. Before you can watch any live stream or KrissPax video, you got to watch the other one first. 10 more likes, guys, and we'll do a giveaway. 10 more likes. Got to get to 100 likes. And then we will give away our Dogecoin. So let's do it. Let's be strong. 9 more likes. 9 more likes, and we will do our Dogecoin giveaway for today. Doge is like not ready to do a full V-shaped recovery yet. It's just, and I blame Bitcoin, of course. Big red candle on Bitcoin. You have AVAX and Link. You're shorting to hedge against it. Good luck with that. And there it is. Thank you, Anthony. All right, gang, here we are on August 2nd. This is our second day of 10 days in a row where we're giving away Dogecoin. Now, what we expect to see, and I'll have Dogecoin in the background here, we expect to see green candles while we're giving away Dogecoin. My friends, you know what to do. For those that have not done a Dogecoin giveaway before and you are here for the first time, just being here is great, but you're not actually entered into the giveaway by being here. You need to do one simple thing, and that is typing the word Dogecoin in the chat. You have to type Dogecoin in the chat in order to be entered. And Colton, you have to use a capital D on Doge. Capital D, Dogecoin. We figured out that if you use just the lowercase d, or you type Dogecoin in all caps, you're not actually entered in the contest. And now I'm going to see a bunch of Dogecoins in all caps because you guys are funny. Ha ha. Because that's how the chat rolls. But that does not get you into the giveaway. So here's what we do. We are giving away 3 lots of 33 Dogecoin in each lot. So we will use the giveaway tool that will randomly select someone in the chat who has typed the word Dogecoin in as the winner. There'll be confetti, there'll be all that stuff, right? You got to be here to win, though. If you type Dogecoin in the chat and you leave the stream, you won't win your Doge. If you just step away from the computer, you won't win your Doge. You got to be here, and you have to type in the chat that you recognize you won, and then you can decide whether you actually want to accept the Dogecoin or you want to pass it on because you really just wanted to win, but you're feeling generous, want to give someone else a chance because you've already won or something. You can choose to pass it on as well. So that's up to you. I will do this for three spins. We may have more spins if people are passing it on or they left for some reason. I don't know why you do that because you got a chance to win some Doge. And then if you are a winner, you need to be ready, willing, and able to send me an email. Yes, you have to send me an email with your Dogecoin wallet address so I know where to send the Dogecoin. Tonight, I will be sending out the Dogecoin. So, 33 Dogecoin. We are going to have our first spin. Let's go. Here we go. Who is going to win today? The chicken fish. Exactly. The chicken fish. It's Caligulon. Caligulon is the first winner today. Giveaway number 55. Oops. Giveaway 55. Caligulon. All right. Congrats, Caligulon. Yay! There you go, man. Congratulations. Yeah, Donnie, a lot of people are like that, right? Just want to see my name, see the confetti, and then pass it on. Yeah, exactly. All right, there's our first winner. We are going to draw again. You don't have to type Dogecoin into the chat again. The giveaway tool recognizes that you've already typed that in. So we're ready to draw second round for 33 Dogecoin. Here we go. And I'm seeing a green candle too in the background. Dogecoin is cooperating. It's Bill. Hey, Bill, how are you? And I don't know what those symbols are. Is that Korean or something? Yay, Bill. You got to tell me what the symbols are. I know what the heart is, but what's after that? Yeah, Korean. It might be, Donnie. 3 for 3. The Squid Game, exactly. That's all we know now. It's a Korean name, Ori. Ah, got it. Cool, Bill. All right. Yeah, we all know Korean from Squid Game now. All right, third draw. Here we go. Let's go. D.B. Cooper. No way. No way. Total rigged. Everybody type rigged in the chat. So there you go, right? Just as you planned. Remember yesterday you were all upset? 0 for 3. Well, here you go. Look at that. 3 for 3. I know, he willed it to happen. Exactly. He willed it to happen. You will have to send me an email again, DB. Yeah, you felt it coming your way. Exactly. See, it's the same thing with Dogecoin. You just have to have positivity. And look at the green candle in Doge happening in the background here while we're giving away Dogecoin. So. All right, for the winners, you need to send me an email. You too, DB. You got to send me an email. Let me get my email chart here. It's right here, Bill, on the screen. KrissCrypto@gmail.com. That's KrissKrypto. KrissCrypto@gmail.com is my email address. Send me an email, include your YouTube handle and your Dogecoin wallet address. Your Dogecoin wallet needs to begin with the letter D to be a legitimate, true Dogecoin wallet on the Dogecoin blockchain, because that's how we do it here. We keep it real. No OX, wrapped, Doge, any of that crap. Real Dogecoin. And it shows up on the blockchain. We keep that real. So, and I will send the Doge tonight. Okay? I'll do that tonight. And While we've been doing that, Dogecoin has some green candles coming back up like it should, because that's the way Doge should be. That's the way Doge should be on kind of a red day, but we're giving away Dogecoin. So when you give away Doge, good vibes are out there, right? It's good vibes. 3 for 3 today. Yep, Donnie. Must mean it's green candles from here. Your secret is just saying dumb things in the chat. Yep, more chances for winning Dogecoin. We got 8 more days of Dogecoin giveaways to go. Let's go Doge. All eyes on Doge.
All eyes on Doge. Big runner to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big runner to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
And while the song was playing, we got the pinger going again. We got a Bitcoin short at $579,000 and an ETH short at $805,000. They're taking out the shorts. Let's go. Let's go. Let's complete this V-shaped recovery and let's get out of this. Not guaranteed that's going to happen, but man, let's take out those shorts. Have a good one, Bull Run. Have a good one. And of course, we need Bitcoin to not keep following my white line. We don't want that. No, we don't want that. We want it to turn around and go up on Bitcoin. ETH, we need a big green candle, take out more shorts on ETH as well. So, Christoph, I started dancing from my couch position. Smacked my big toe into the coffee table. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. No. Be good. Jake is still bearish. Well, for the past half hour, it's been going up. So it's not still going down. It could turn around and go lower, but it's not still right now going down. Dips are gifts. 1 Doge equals 1 Doge. Yeah, when can you pay in Dogecoin for an ER visit? I need to pay in Doge. You bought Compound. I don't follow Compound. So I don't really know how it trades. I don't follow it. $44. It didn't have a huge run in July. I just don't see the momentum on this. And this is the Coinbase chart, and it's just, I mean, April, May, just terrible volume. Started to pick up a little over the summer, but overall, we were charting this last November, and there was a big run on it all the way up to $140. But ever since it came back down in March, it's just been sideways. So again, don't really follow it, but good luck. CJ, you think there'll be another buy this week? Again, this is a higher low. When we zoom out, this is a higher low from June. We're at a higher low with the RSI now bottoming on the 4-hour chart. So that gives me hope. That gives me hope. And there comes a red candle. Yep. Exactly, Anthony. That's how it goes. You have an order in at 18 cents, Jake. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll get it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bitcoin Census says macro cycle repeating. Dogecoin has been experiencing huge upside gains in each cycle. First cycle did an 80x back in 2017, this crazy 240x in 2021, and now we are seeing a similar geometrical pattern play out to build up a strong base for another macro leg up. This cycle, we could see maybe 100x plus if the meme coin super cycle ends up playing out. So now, I'm not betting on 100x. No. I'm more discounting the huge giant run on Doge here in May or April of 2021, because that was that overhyped. I don't call that real, and I draw a line lower, and that gives me hope for Dogecoin, but not 100x. That's a little cray for me, but it's something that's out there. Do with it what you might. Chris bought some. Yep, I bought some this afternoon. I bought right here on that red candle. Now, it did dip a little bit lower right after I bought it, but I did buy right there. I say what I do. I know it is, Ahmad. This whole thing with Trump has just been crazy, isn't it? We would think that he would learn to just shut his mouth sometimes, and he just can't help himself. He just can't help himself. And then the markets react, and we can't catch a break, and it goes down again. It's like, man. So it has been choppy. Overall, I think the fall can overcome stupid things that Trump says, hopefully. We will see about that. We will definitely see about that. I had an order for 19.9 last night. You got it and was happy. Yeah. But it was in the 19s. It wasn't in the 20s. I just bought 100 Doge when Lambo executed. Yep. When Lambo. DC bundles in the house. Hello. Yeah, man, Bugler, 3 wins is enough. 3 wins is enough for people. I want to get away from 19. I lost 4,000 Doge on a panic sell. Well, this is how we learn, Chaz, right? This is how we learn. But yeah, buy back on the dip. Right, Donnie? The Lambo is right around the corner. DCAing down to 19.3. Yeah, Diane, that 100x is just crazy. Yep, buy the dip. And yes, the Magic 8 Ball was right. Going lower. And we did. Only a 4x, 5x? Well, a 4x, 5x measured from where, Michael? Where are you measuring from? Because if you're measuring from the bottom of 2022, right, bottom of the bear market, and Dogecoin was 5 cents, it already did a 5x from there. So good prices to buy. Exactly. You can't expect when he tries to make markets bleed. I don't think he does it on purpose to make the markets bleed. He just blurts things out. No, I don't think that's right. Trump trying to buy cheap, buy more. No, he just blurts things out. What are my thoughts on ETH? You know, I'm conflicted on ETH, right? Because we talked about ETH back in the spring when ETH wasn't doing so well and thinking, well, it looks like we're just going to skip ETH this cycle and go right to the alts. But then over the summer, ETH starts making moves. And all of a sudden, these Ethereum ETFs are just getting bought up. So ETH is now looking pretty strong. So yeah, ETH is doing well. You saw a spicy documentary on crypto and YouTubers. Was Ben Armstrong in there? BitBoy? I bet BitBoy was in there. That guy's looking pretty sad right now. Reddit has always been toxic. The keyboard warriors in their parents' basement. That's Reddit. Keyboard warriors sitting in their parents' basement. Green candles. You know it, Charlotte. I got my dad to buy Doge way back. He has 7,000 coins at a 6-cent average. There you go. Nice. It's amazing how your outlook on something is completely different when you buy it 6 cents. Another dump on Monday? I don't know, Stickman. The stock market will be trading again. It had a dump at the end of the week, last week. So I think we will be watching that. What about the bonk? Is it going to go lower? It's going to follow the market. Right now, bonk has been, I mean, the pullback, I've been surprised on the pullback on bonk that it went down as low as it did, to be honest. Wasn't expecting that. I thought it would hold up better like pump did, but so got to get back up to 31 line here. Looks like we have short term at 30 right here. I should probably just take that and pull that right there now. 00003. will be our resistance target for bonk to get back above. I still hold a bunch of this. Totally Trump's fault. Bill, you bought Doge 2 days ago at 21, holding for $1. I get the whole dollar narrative, but we will be talking about that this fall. In different ways you can sort of take advantage of the market, because $1 is not guaranteed. October run still in the cards. It is in mine. I still believe it's happening. Reddit is for the terminally online. That's just a nasty place. Even for newbies, it's hard. They just jump all over newbies there. And just like, come on. Yeah, the people in the comments on the videos, sometimes I engage, sometimes I don't. This morning, that got me for some reason. Thank you for the super sticker bundles. Appreciate it. Thank you. You're awesome. August 7th, Nothing Burger. Is there a Nothing Burger on August 7th? I don't know what that is. Weather girl on a plane heading back to Florida. You missed the weather down there, didn't you? You missed that hot, steamy summer weather. Oh. Hey, buddy. Do you ever go to Titusville, weather girl? You know where Titusville is? Just curious. I bought some above 21. I bought some at 20. Bought some 19. Brings the average down. Waiting for the fall. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it. Loved your comments this morning. You too, Stickman. Thank you. We learn from the past. Exactly. I left Florida because of the weather, the traffic, and the taxes. I thought Florida was about to be like tax-free. They're going to get rid of real estate taxes. They're going to... I mean, the insurance costs are sky high. I know that. More tariff deadlines. August 7th? We just had a deadline yesterday, August 1st. Almost midnight in Egypt, Ahmad. Well, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. I remember being in Egypt. I traveled there, was in Cairo, went down to Luxor. Egypt was very cool. Love the people. It was an awesome trip. You know, climbing in the pyramids, seeing the old Egyptian temples, like all that stuff. It was awesome, awesome trip. No, I didn't say Titsville, Jake. Music. I got into crypto a little over a year ago. Thank you. Hopefully, you'll be able to shake my hand at the $1 Dogecoin party in Boston. You were in Winter Park? Yep. Thank you as well, Ryan. Comment security. Just keeping it real, right? Dogecoin just covered my upgrade to top-tier porcelain veneers. That is awesome. Good night, Charlotte. Yeah. Insurance. Insurance is crazy. Be very careful, Devil Decod. Be very careful what you post, man. Can't dollar cost average when you're already in. Yep. Bill, you're in Austria. Well, welcome from Austria. Yeah, I was in Austria twice. Was in Innsbruck. Innsbruck was beautiful. We were there in, must have been April. So there was still snow up in the mountains. The town was just delightful. That was awesome. We came up from Italy on the train. All right, music, see you. Titsville sounds like a great vacation spot. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about the whole eliminating property taxes thing, Donnie. They got to get the money somewhere else then. The suite at TD Garden? No. That'd be way too complicated. Another August 7th deadline, dozens of U.S. trading partners. It's never going to end. It's just never going to end. It's been going on since January. Damn tariff thing. You're welcome for the streams, Weather Girl. Appreciate it. Yeah, the whole employment numbers, the job numbers were just crazy. You don't know what to believe. I mean, that's how we felt last year with all the Biden numbers. We knew they were all fake and they kept getting revised. But now it's still happening this summer under Trump. And it turns out the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics was a woman who was appointed by Biden. It's still fudging numbers, and I don't know. It's all very confusing. Basama, Rajama, $1.80 is in play if certain things happen with Dogecoin. We got to get the things happening with Dogecoin. Yep, love the mountains. You think it's not hitting $1? Already played out. Well, the whole never-ending supply thing is very negative and weak, but I get it. You're just going to be a bear and you're going to say mistruths. So you should just either just not come here, not say anything, or figure out what's really going on. All right. Thank you, Bundles. Appreciate it for the super chat. Now that Trump fired the lady, don't know if I can believe any further job reports. I couldn't believe any of them before then either. So none of them are believable. See you, Michael. Fake Biden numbers, fake Trump numbers. It's all fake. Everything in the government is fake. It's all fake. That's why we do cryptocurrency. We want independence. Get away from the banks, the governments, and the institutions. That's why we do crypto. Wow. Tricks is in. Interest rates are going to get cut. But then there's the counter argument. Well, if they cut the interest rates, that shows weakness and uncertainty. And it just... Last time they cut interest rates was in December and the markets tanked. Remember that? That was mostly because Powell said, yeah, we're not going to cut interest rates that much in 2025. So it's what he said that take the market. You were at Cape Cod last month? The dollar party, going to be the place to be. Let's get to $1. I want the party. I want the party. Yeah, and all of the illegals in, like, are they counted? Are they not counted? And all of that. It's a mess. Exactly. It's going to take time for all of that info to get sorted out. Doge, flatten out. No such thing, David. Dogecoin never flattens out. It is a roller coaster, and you got to know what you're in for with Doge. The election got us up. There were no talks of tariffs in December. What tanked the market there on, like, around December 20th was a rate cut by the Fed, but Powell saying that we're not going to have as many rate cuts in 2025 as was previously projected, or something like that. That tanked the market. The tariff stuff started after Trump got into office after January 20th. And that's when the tariff stuff started. I only know, Donnie, because I was here every day, right? Living it. And that's when I was looking at taking profits at that exact time. And I was like, damn, well, the market's got to react to the Powell statements positively. And I was counting on the inauguration of Trump being positive and the markets were going to go back up. Well, guess what? Trump launched the stupid Trump token. The markets kept going down. And so, yeah, that wasn't great. The ETF approval could happen before the deadline date, but it didn't for Bitcoin and it didn't for Ethereum. So there's no reason to think that a Doge ETF would get approved before the deadline date. So that's why I say October. So the chances of hitting $1 stickman are completely tied to the utility of Dogecoin and what is actually being built for Doge. Devilman, you're already super annoying, so dude, why are you even here? Just leave. Powell had someone buying shorts for him. Oh. King Charles owns 89% of Canada? You're going to keep the profile pic, Donnie? Yeah. I get you. Hey, Bibbles, how are you? I want a party. I'm not like 100% convinced it's going to happen. You know, what the House of Doge and BitOrigin and all these other, you know, like Doge OS, all of this stuff with Dogecoin, it's out of my hands. I can't control it. And people like think I know exactly what's going to happen. I just talk about it. Yes, exactly. So much confusion with Trump, the government, Ripple, tariffs, sure. All I know is when I look at the charts, I see higher lows. Consistently higher lows until we get to the bear market. It's going to be higher lows. From April to June to now, it's higher lows. So take that for what it is, but it's still a bull cycle. How can you say we're in a bull market? Dogecoin is so down. Is it? Is Dogecoin down? I mean, you tell me. This is how Dogecoin trades. This is exactly how Dogecoin trades. It's up and down like a roller coaster. I hate to use that analogy all the time, but I do. These are it's higher lows. Yes, Dogecoin went up, came down, went up, came down again, but it's higher lows. If you don't like it, then just sell and get out. Or learn a little more about Dogecoin, what it actually is as a cryptocurrency, and how Dogecoin can actually get you out of the stranglehold of the stupid banks. Yes, Bitcoin and Dogecoin can get you out of relying on the stupid banks. We talk about cryptocurrency. Why was it invented even, right? It's because of what happened in 2008, the whole banking and financial crisis. And guess what we as the taxpayers did? We bailed out all the banks, except for Lehman Brothers, which went bankrupt way too fast. But the others we bailed out. But how about all the people that lost all their money? Did they get bailed out? Nope, because the banks don't care about you. The banks only care about themselves. And now the banks are getting their grubby little paws right into crypto because Bitcoin has been doing so well. So they're getting all their grubby little hands in there, and guess what they're doing now? They're all making their own goddamn stable coins, thinking that's crypto. No, a stable coin is not crypto. A stable coin is backed by what? It's backed by fiat, the dollar, the government. No, 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 no. That's not why we got into crypto. No, no, no. But all some of you guys want to concentrate is, oh, Dogecoin's way down. Just step out, step back, look at the bigger picture. And we can even go from April, May, June, and we can go back to the weekly, and we can look at where Dogecoin was 4 years ago. So, yeah. It's gearing up for the next big run up. And if you don't believe in Dogecoin and you don't believe in what the power of Dogecoin is as an actual decentralized currency that, by the way, also continues to go up cycle after cycle after cycle, more so than Bitcoin. Yes, more so than Bitcoin. But people don't want to hear the truth. They'd rather complain about this little pullback here from the 28 cents where Doge was a couple weeks ago. So, but I don't know. I'm seeing higher lows, higher highs from the pullback that we had after the post-election hype. That's what I'm seeing. So That's why we Doge. That's why we're in the Doge community. We don't like the banks. We don't like the World Economic Forum, right? What's the EU doing with their CBDC, right? They don't like cryptocurrency at all. The UK is only just starting to come around, but even their banks are going to be all about stable coins. So, yeah. Buy when others are fearful. Yep. Your wife calls it riding the waves. It's a roller coaster. Up and down, up and down. A big triple bottom. Well, it's just higher lows is what I see. It's a triple bottom on an upward sloping support line. Exactly, Jamil. We are still in a bull cycle. People don't want to believe me when I say it, but we are still in a bull cycle. Up in your Doge count, buy the dips. F the banks, F that rat race. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly. Get out of debt. And I will get out of the bank as soon as I can. I'm almost there. Doge. Right. Gets me fired up. And then we see green candles. Let's go. Come on. The CBDCs, the governments want them. You're in the EU, right? Austria's in the EU. It's coming. So far, United States is voting against it. But that's because the banks want to make their own stablecoins. And so the banks are saying, you let us do the stablecoin thing, and then we're okay with approving a bill that says no CBDC. It's all for the banks. Again, they bailed them out in 2008, and they're helping them along here while they get their grubby little paws into crypto. It's happening. Well, RR, it's more than just making money. It should be. I know some of you are just buying it because you want price to go up and get rich, but then you complain when the price goes down. If you look at the overall worldview of what cryptocurrency is and where Dogecoin plays its role in that whole thing as a decentralized, actual real use currency, which Dogecoin is, again, adoption is still pretty weak, but we got a bunch of people working on it. We're still so early in this whole thing, but the governments, the Illuminati, exactly, right? Stupid World Economic Forum. The ETFs, exactly. I'm not a fan of the Dogecoin ETFs, and I've talked about this. People should just buy the real Dogecoin and not the fake ETF. But I know when they buy the ETF, the bank then has to buy the underlying Doge. So there'll be a lot of buying of Dogecoin, but not for use as a currency. So I'm against it on that part. But it's going to happen regardless. Agreed. Down with the banks. The regulation killed crypto a while ago. It's slow and super traceable. It's not slow. Dogecoin is not slow. Is it traceable? Yeah, but most people are anonymous. So there's a wallet on a blockchain, but nobody knows that's your wallet. right? If you've got like a ledger right here, right? And you've got a Dogecoin wallet address on that ledger, nobody knows that that's you. You keep it anonymous. The Fed corrupted? Sure. Still didn't buy Bitcoin at 113. It dipped to 112. Didn't quite make 111 here on the dip. Didn't quite make it. But it was close. Exactly, Jamil. If you've been keeping track of this whole Epstein story, you should watch the CoffeeZilla videos on it. My God. It's like every day is something new. It's crazy. You know he's lying. It just is what it is. You think everything will flood back into Bitcoin? But Bitcoin is just digital gold now. It's not a currency. People aren't spending Bitcoin. The CBDC will activate in October in Europe. Wow. Revo's got a 600,000 Doge bag. Nice. Can't wait. Exactly, Jamil. They're getting their grubby little paws into crypto because the government is allowing them to do it. Because then we could just bypass the banks. And they know it. So they got approval, right, to custody crypto so they can hold your crypto. Are you, my friend Jamil, are you going to give the bank your crypto to hold for you? Are you going to do that? I'm not going to do that. No way. No way. I prefer to bet on Dogecoin. Yep. What's going on with gamers? Visa is using their monopoly to censor completely legal content from Steam. Wow. And this is the thing that bothers me about X. You know, Elon's X is because guess who they have a partnership with? Visa. X has a partnership with Visa for X payments, X money. That's not good. Yeah, Donnie, I agree. The longer he sticks around, we'll figure it out. I should just play the song when we hit $1 and forget the copyright. Exactly. We could have a really fun live stream and just copyright infringe the hell out of it, right? I just don't want copyright strikes though. Those are bad for YouTube. Doge Inu, if there's anything called that, it's crap. A crack. The British intelligence was behind Epstein. Oh, I thought it was the Israelis. Now it's the British. Oh my God. Yeah, but we all call you Diane. So you're Diane. Until you change your name here, you're still Diane. Money's not sent to a crypto wallet. Money goes to an exchange. You buy the crypto on the exchange, and then you move the crypto to your wallet. So there is it is trackable in that manner. Unless you send it through a like Tornado Cash or something. And there's some way to use Monero that is security, which is why they don't like Monero. But I don't know how Monero actually works. But essentially, Nessie, you send money to an exchange, you buy the crypto, and then you transfer the crypto to your wallet. So once that wallet, let's say it's a ledger here, once that wallet holds the crypto, your name isn't there. The exchange has a record of a transfer from your account on the exchange to that wallet, though. So the exchange has that information. But the wallet itself, independently, does not have your information out there. The banks will be begging us for our hard-earned crypto. Yeah, they will try and confiscate it too, as the governments will. The whole Visa thing scares me, Ara. Yep. Especially with X. I don't know how they're going to do that. Because X is supposed to be freedom of speech. No, CDC stablecoins will not put Visa and other credit card companies out of business because they will be playing the stablecoin game too. They're going to be all in it. You hearing pings in the background? Me too. You know what that means? Green candles. And ETH, $533,000 on a short. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, we got some green candles. Taking out some new shorts. Bitcoin recovering. Dogecoin recovering. Oh, were you gone, Christoph? Shorts getting racked. Yeah, imagine X payments gets widespread. Visa just decides to block payment services. Well, Elon would certainly have something to say about that. So thankfully, we have Elon. I kind of think this deal was made by Linda Yaccarino. I kind of think she was behind the deal. And I don't think Elon quite realizes the implications. But we'll see. We'll see. I know, Christoph. I was just having fun with you. Rip. It's a Saturday afternoon, right? What do you want to do? It's Saturday afternoon. I do like the recovery. Starting to look decent. Starting to look decent here. Gonna go all in next week and then no internet? Yeah, I won't even notice, right? All in, all in. Oh, Christoph. So funny. Gotcha. 29 cents, Bibbles. Bibbles is being very bullish here. When did you become a full-on bull? I'm afraid if I know we hit the low, degen is going to kick in. Yeah. Ooh. I have not enough Doge. And all those people who said, oh, I'm not buying Doge 19 cents. It's going to go lower. I'll wait for 17. It's like, we'll see. Last Thursday, you turned around. And there you go. Now, let's go. Let's go. Nobody has enough Doge. Always need more. He who waits shall have nothing. That is true. I mean, that's why I bought earlier this afternoon. Now, did I get the exact bottom? No, but I bought some. I said I was going to be buying in August. So I bought in August. More Doge. Ryan, really? That doesn't sound like you. That doesn't sound like you. It's buy no matter what, right? You just buy. Buy whenever I can. It's about coin count. Exactly. We talked about that last weekend. Coin count. Remember that? Coin count. Got into that whole debate about price versus coin count. I said, price doesn't matter. It's coin count. Obviously, you want to buy the lowest price possible to get the most coins. But what your average says doesn't matter. What your average is doesn't matter. I will be live on Sundays during football season, except when the Patriots play the late afternoon window. And then I'll be live Sunday nights instead of Sunday afternoons. So just look at the Patriots. When the football schedule comes out, look at the New England Patriots. And if they're playing at a 4 o'clock or 4:15 game, I won't be live until that night. That's the way it goes. Now, Red Sox, that doesn't matter. Red Sox are playing now, but I'm here. Because, I mean, there's so many baseball games. See how the Red Sox are doing. They're up 4-2 in the bottom of the third. Awesome. Over Houston. Playing Houston. Doge down, bonk down. Doge up, bonk up. We like that. Oh, the sports betting, Ryan. I already told you my theory about sports betting, right? What did I say? Don't. Don't. I got out of sports betting a long time ago. You lose. Yeah, you win every now and then. That keeps you in the game, but eventually you lose. And you lose. So, yeah, sports betting. Not good. So, yeah, you got to make up for that. Do we have other football fans in the chat? Bibbles is a Chargers fan. Again, a preseason game the other day, but Chargers scored a lot of points. Doesn't matter. It's all preseason backups, but still, always fun. Ryan needs another exorcism to fully convert. Oh. the cheating Astros with Alex Cora, Red Sox manager. He was right in the middle of it. You know it. Cheaters. Go Birds. Yeah, they're going to be good again. Sports betting is only warranted if you're using your child's college fund or your mortgage payment money. Oh. Even if something looks like a sure thing, I'm not betting it. Not doing it. I did bet on the Nathan's hot dog thing, though, that Joey Chestnut would win. And I won. Didn't get a lot for that because it was like 96% odds he was going to win. But I did it for the experience on Robinhood because you could bet it. So I did that. And I made like $10, $12 or something. We'll never have enough Doge. Exactly. Yep. And again, people still want to argue about average price. And I'm like, average price doesn't matter. If you have a high average price, that just means you need more Doge. That's all. You need to increase your coin count. Bring your average down if you're worried about it. And if you don't want to ruin your average because your average is low, it's like, then you're not going to buy any more Doge. And I don't know what to say because I think Doge is going up and you'll be missing out. The heat map, Nessie, is there anything there that BTC is trying to wipe out? You never know on the heat maps, right? You never know on the heat maps where they're going to take it. All we can look at is where the current trades that are open are, but how the market makers interpret that. I mean, we could come down here to 111.6 where that yellow line is, or it could come up to 114 where that yellow line is. Right now, it's right in the middle for Bitcoin. I mean, they got rid of these big ones here on the way down. Are they going to try and get more big ones down here? Or are they going to come up and get shorts? Ha, body count. Oh, man. Ooh. Size matters. Oh, God, Dottie. You guys. Hey, Prajwal, how are you? You're welcome. Yeah, we already gave away some Dogecoin today, but there'll be another giveaway tomorrow. Sunday, another Dogecoin giveaway. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Of course, where are my subs right now? Getting close to 19.9. We're almost to the final 100. Yep, 19,901. We're in the final 100 countdown for 20,000 subs on the YouTube channel. 19.9. So we're getting there. Somebody else just posted a comment saying 17-cent Doge. If you were smart enough, you waited. And I'm like, yeah, don't wait. Buy a little now And if it does go to 18, you buy a little more. And if then it goes down to 17, you buy a little more. But 17 is not locked in. There's no guarantees. Stickman. Yeah, good idea. Not. You were looking for something between 112, 111. Yeah. It's right there. 111.6. Big target right there. 111.6. I can post that again, Donnie, about the giveaways. I will do that. Probably tomorrow. Didn't today. We were out looking at furniture this morning after I did my morning video. We were looking at furniture. Not ready to buy yet. Just looking. Just need a few little pieces here and there. It's the final countdown. Yeah, I can't sing that song. Oh. You were in Vegas and you bet on the Red Sox to win the World Series. And guess what? They won. And then you had to go back to Vegas to collect on the bet. Yeah, that's how that works. Now I think you can use your app. You can do it all on apps now. So you don't have to actually be there. I think a lot of it in Vegas now, even if you go to the window to make your bet, you still do it through an app. So it's all changing. All changing. Go Bears. Maybe this year, Christian. Maybe this year, the Bears. Da Bears. Can't do mail-ins. I think it's all apps now, Ryan. It's all apps. So if you go to MGM, right, it's all on the MGM app. Those morning videos are a good time for you, Stickman? Good. Good, good. I think 18.5, David. We're kind of being stubborn right here at about 19.2. Kind of being stubborn right now. But this short term. KC, huh? You think Mahomes has it in to win? I hear some Buffalo Bills fans are in the house. Buffalo Bills. Little sideways action. Yep, Donnie. Oh, all right, gang. Hey, happy Saturday to everyone. I'll be on again tomorrow. Another giveaway to do. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you again. But I will be here on Sunday afternoon, my time. I hope you all join in. Make sure, like, subscribe. We're on the final countdown, last 100 subs to get to 20,000. Hope everyone has a great time. We'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.